you notice since COVID coming, right? Nobody ain't talking about like cancer and AIDS and thing. And if you get a flu now, automatically it's COVID.
For the little children,
Yeah,
thing
yeah. That's the only thing right now.
Yeah, until whenever carnival they might get the
So I'm to like cancer and AIDS and thing, we forget about them, ne?
Yeah, carnival they are nothing stuttering down no.
Alright, cool.
Carnival done they go here we going and just like this.
You notice since COVID coming, they ain't talking about cancer and AIDS and so on again. And even if you have simple cold or flu.
Them say I COVID.
Them say I COVID.
Yeah,
How you feel about that?
Boy, that one. Trust me. If I just cough so.
You have it. COVID or spitting or something now.
I smoke ganja weed so much until I get crazy when I start to cough, I start to watch it so. The weed have me so.
Come on, man. They would say it's COVID and so on. So, yeah, we need to, be more aware we're going now, we're surroundings and how these things going. And monkeypox actually implemented now too, so we have to watch out. It's that kind of thing they're building. But my brother,
respect and love now.
As always, you know what I mean? With the implementation of COVID into his society, I notice nobody ain't talking about cancer or practicing safe sex no more because of AIDS and so. How you feel about that? What's your opinions towards that?
To be honest, I don't think it's about not practicing safe sex. It's just that, as a society, we don't talk about it that much. But it's not forgotten.
Yeah.
It's just that we're not in the state of mind of saying, worrying about it that much because of the mainstream media portraying that COVID is more. Yeah, which is not in my mind. It is not.
Facts.
To be honest.
All of them holding the same status in terms of priority.
Yeah. And from what they say, you could always look at it and tell yourself it's a cold.
Yeah.
COVID is a cold.
Facts.
I mean, AIDS, cancer is more problematic than what they say COVID is.
Facts.
Yeah, to be honest with you. Yeah.
Since COVID coming, they don't talk about cancer. You hear people making much mention about AIDS and abstinence and all them things there again. How you feel about that? You think COVID took so much priority that cancer and AIDS and so on ain't important again?
Cancer is come up before COVID, right? But COVID now, since COVID step in, everybody they want to say COVID everything, take over everything. But which is not COVID, everybody not die from COVID. People die from cancer, AIDS, and people doctor can't assess it because them is the one. Them say doctors, but them they can't check what people have because them have the medication and then them thing capability. Yeah.
Since COVID coming, people stop talking about cancer, people stop talking about AIDS. Or, as a matter of fact, if somebody coughing this line here right now, they can swear it's COVID, the person get. They can move it and all that thing. Oh, you feel better?
Well, at first COVID was a pandemic, but right now people ain't really care about it because since the vaccine thing and people more studying carnival now because they say this vaccine helping with the COVID. As you see, bars opening now, carnival going on steady.
So COVID lose its priority?
Yeah, nobody care about it no more.
So then you ain't think we're supposed to mention about AIDS and thing now, seeing as carnival open back? Because hey, thing ain't going.
Yeah, it's a talk about the rest virus, it can be studying one all the time.
Facts. Mad Max, Marley, always a pleasure, brother.
Boy, I think that's a bad thing, I think that's a bad thing. But with carnival open, so nobody is studying COVID and all that thing right now. But when you hear carnival done thing, then you go moon see. We're going now, everything will stop back up, but not for now.
But then crazy enough?
They're crazy enough right now for carnival right now.
It's not now they're supposed to be studying COVID?
No, they're supposed to study COVID and we're going on right now. So that's the problem right now with Vincent right now.
We just all over the
party.
Place. Yeah.
You don't know.
Alright, my brother, you don't say so. God. Since COVID coming, they stop talking about things like cancer, AIDS and flu. If you get a flu right now, you get COVID to people. If you get a cough, you get COVID to people. How you feel about that COVID takes so much precedent over all other diseases?
Well, I could talk for me, but then for other people, I feel some people feel good because there's like AIDS gone out, cold gone out, COVID, basically it's COVID run tongue right now.
And that's so weird because AIDS ain't gone out and
But it's still in, but then we forget about that.
Exactly.
If I go by the hospital, if I coughing too much, I get a little fever, they say I get COVID.
Automatically, yeah? Off the jump, eh?
Automatically, so.
So we need to do something about that field, yeah. You know what story? Blessed. How you feel about that? You think COVID should get all the precedent that getting right now? Or you think we should still be aware of all the other diseases and them with about and still mentioning them as well too?
Well, we can't make COVID hot up where and I can get a real other disease where we have to look upon them, man.
We're really dangerous too.
Because his father don't tell we have a lot of disease for facing them, man. You know, so just them alone too, we have to look for, we can't look on COVID alone.
Right, so we have to talk about the rest.
But yeah, but here's something now, you get people just put themselves in a way now for hot up themselves over this COVID thing. When you hot up yourself over this COVID thing, it make you get on, it make you pull on yourself now.
Yeah.
You know what?
Mind is a powerful thing.
Right. So you just have to hold your faith. You know what? With me now, I drink rum.
So you sanitizing inside and outside?
Yeah. You know what?
True.
Yeah,
Ratias are always a pleasure. My soldier and thing. Yeah, we outside.
Yeah.
Since COVID coming, I noticed they stopped talking about cancer and AIDS and all them things. You think that is okay? You think COVID should have all the precedent it have right now in society?
Definitely no. And to me, COVID is just a myth to control the whole. The wall and a whole. There's no such thing as COVID. From time COVID coming, you don't hear nothing about flu.
No.
Nothing.
Flu like it didn't exist again. From the time you sneeze and cough, you get COVID now.
It's a backstage. It takes a backstage. All the other diseases, them take a backstage. COVID now is just, to me, it's just a thing that more like slavery, back into slavery, bring back slavery, the thought of slavery. It's a mind thing.
It's like a control tool.
Yes, it is. It controls the people that it's a fair that you mustn't go and enjoy yourself or go out and mingle. So, with COVID, they make over 80-something million off a mask in 1 year. Tell me what is that?
Facts.
Because masks wasn't selling as much because only people in the hospitals use masks. And they say, okay, this thing, we need to boost it to make a proper market for marketing for it. And that is why they say bring COVID.
So you think COVID is also a marketing tool as well that made them billions of dollars?
It is. It's just a myth to make money. That's how I see it.
You feel the same way, Miss Butcher?
Yes, please.
I mean, pretty much what he said, you know what I mean? She let it know early.
I work in the hospital off and on, and I dwell among COVID people. And
I do too.
I'm good.
Yeah?
Yes, I do too.
I'm good. Once you treat the immune system, you won't catch cold and this kind of stuff.
Just throwing that out there, I have never been vaccinated, and I never get COVID, I've never been sick with COVID. And look, somebody who working in the hospital industry here, who ain't take vaccine either, never contracted COVID. So, I mean, food for thought.
Mindset thing. To me,
food for thought.
That's how I see it.
Mr. Morris, how do you feel about the fact that since COVID coming, they're not telling us about cancer and AIDS anymore and all the other diseases? It's come like flu don't even exist anymore. How do you feel about that?
No, well, all those other diseases still alive, you know, and we still have to try and protect ourselves from AIDS and other disease.
And you think we should still be making people aware that these diseases exist and so on, right? And to be aware.
Oh yes, they're alive. They're right here with everybody. Yeah.
Since COVID coming, they stopped telling about things like cancer and AIDS and flu and so on. You think that's right?
No, they're supposed to continue to tell us because it's a disease.
And them still exist?
It exists still, exactly. So they should continue with everything.
And make sure keep it in
and keep it safe.
The way how I see it, right, is you're seeing flyers, you're seeing billboards about COVID. You're not seeing flyers and billboards about cancer and AIDS and so on no more.
Well, that is because the virus, it take prominence. That has been at least
took precedent.
112 people done dead. That's death, you know me, boy. You understand? Imminent death, so that take precedence right now.
Aye, true.
The others is still late, still talking about them.
But as I say, COVID is the main thing that is
so come like COVID trending right now, so that's the focus.
Yes, so that's the focus. But all these things still happening. Is it bad? Yes. But as I say, it's trending, so
we have no choice but to focus. Alright, cool. My brother, it was a pleasure. Hey.
Well, apart from that, all diseases, man-made diseases, had been counted in. And each and every individual have to check themselves and know what they wanted. I mean to say now then, if you don't love yourself, nobody will love you. And you have to love yourself first before you could himself love somebody else. Right. Now within the COVID, also within the carnival, I'm not against the carnival. I'm not against the carnival. But at the same time, we ourselves have to protect ourselves and protect ourselves and know what we wanted. If you do want it good, God don't come for you. But if you need bad, come on, the same bad will follow. But at the same time, I believe in within yourself. The mask can help you. Yes, the mask can help you, but it can't save you. Apart from the mask, sanitize, it could help you. Yes, but it can't save you.
And when you think about the vaccine, by the way, let me just ask you that question.
Well, you see the vaccination, when you talk about the vaccination, no please. No please.
You're against that.
Vaccination, you're catching the COVID still, you're dying still.
So what's the point, right?
A man was born to die, me born to dead. Not by no vaccination, not all. Natural causes.
Right? Yeah, done, so all the time. Now COVID coming, COVID like it take precedent to all other diseases. You're seeing billboards with COVID-19, but you're not seeing the abstinence billboards that you used to see with AIDS and like mentions about cancer and so on. You think COVID should be on its own wavelength, or you think we should still have the same when it comes to all the diseases and them?
COVID had something in front of it called novel. It's new. When something is new, you have to teach people how to think, how to move, how to react. So you wouldn't see the AIDS billboards anymore, because I think by now we should know how to use a condom. Right. We should know how AIDS is transmitted. We no longer stigmatize somebody who have AIDS. We can sit with them, talk with them, enjoy them. Sure. Long ago, that used to happen. You used to have a billboard teaching you that. Right. So we have turned the tide with that. We have learned about cancer. We understand that cancer, you will beat any cancer if you change your diet. You really don't need treatment. You really don't need chemotherapy. Change your diet. True. Stop eating junk. Yes. Exercise.
Garbage must be inside of you. Right?
Sleep. Eat natural things and you will beat any cancer. So we don't really need to learn all of that. Coronavirus, however, it's new.
It's trending, if you will.
You had to put up the billboard. You had to tell people what to do. Sadly, the things that you're telling you to do is things that we should already know. Hygiene, wash your hands. I mean, tell me to wash your hands.
Yeah, I mean, come on, we're supposed to know that from the jump.
Right, so, spend some money, educate the people. Yeah, understand.
Prince, as always,
blessing.
Pleasure, my brother. Question, since COVID coming, right, you hardly hear them mentioning cancer, AIDS. If somebody can't even get a flu right now. If you get a cough right now in the street, people can automatically say, you have COVID. How you feel about that situation?
I think they should push every disease. They should talk about every disease. And
none ain't greater than none.
None ain't greater than none. And I think, I personally don't believe in COVID. I believe COVID is a scheme. I definitely believe that. Who want to have me wrong and look down on me because that's their pistol.
Nobody can hire her.
I personally believe,
and
I don't like how all the other places in the world take away the mandatory vaccination and our government still have it in place. It is unfair to us. And it is unfair because God this morning He opened up the atmosphere and He gave us the air to breathe. And we can't breathe it freely. True. Because some man around the world, somewhere they put something together and say there's a disease named COVID-19.
So, quick question, you don't believe in the vaccine, right?
No, me neither.
Neither me.
I don't believe in the vaccine. Yeah. I don't believe in the vaccine.
I think God greater than any vaccine they could make, eh?
Exactly. I make up my mind to suffer the consequences, come what may, I'm not going to take the vaccine. You understand? Sure. There's too much theory behind this COVID-19 thing. And okay, for instance now, we still wearing masks and we are going to get mass gathering for carnival.
Yes. Kiddies carnival is today. H2 is tonight.
Talk about Soca Monarch.
Soca Monarch, Raga Soca is Sunday.
I went to the park last night and mask was mandatory. And everybody was there. So why should I have us here fighting to breathe the air that God gave us to breathe when the morning comes? It is quite unfair. Facts. And I know after Carnival they are going to rise up and say we get a lot more COVID.
COVID cases increase and so on.
Prime Minister, it's time for you pull away this mandatory vaccine thing and put yourself in the other people's place, like the teachers, the police, and all the other people who gone home because they didn't take the vaccine. It is totally unfair. You're playing on our godly right and our human rights, our constitutional right. We're supposed to decide if we want to take the vaccine or not.
Facts. That should be choice. Shouldn't be forced. It has been great talking to you, ma'am. Thank you very much.